Well, good day, pop pickers. Welcome to another sad loss in the rock music world. Of course, we're getting to that era where a lot of the uh, progressive rock, classic pop artists are getting much older, and we're losing quite a few of the greats. And we had the sad loss recently of Alan White, long-time drummer with progressive rock titans, yes, but a man who had a place in rock history before even that, which we're going to talk about a little bit. But yeah, Alan White was in the remarkable position of being the drummer for Yes for 50 years. And he wasn't even the first drummer, which is even more remarkable. For the man who was the sole member of Yes throughout that entire time since he joined, he had actually taken over from Bill Bruford, who was the drummer on, I think, the first 4 or 5 Yes albums. From 68, 69 onwards. And in 1972, he left, and Alan White took over and remained, this, as I say, the sole member of Yes that was in every version of the band from there till now, which is an incredible achievement given he wasn't even the original drummer. But I mean, he's completely associated. I mean, Bill Bruford's great, but Alan White for me is completely associated with Yes as the drummer, as their drummer, and not only a drummer, but he actually could play. He played quite a bit of piano too, and really became a major songwriter for the band over the years. Particularly, one I particularly love a song is "Big Generator" from the Big Generator album, which he wrote. That song, I think it's a brilliant song. But he wrote various tracks on everything from Tales of Topographic Oceans onwards. So certainly a big contributor songwriting wise, as well as his drumming. And for me, his drumming he was incredibly good technically, and he had trained as a drummer as a kid. He's from County Durham in the north of England, but obviously developed his own style well beyond that. An incredibly precise technical drummer, but without, it makes it sound cold, like he wasn't soulful, wasn't expressive, and that he couldn't rock out, because he could do all of those things. Absolutely phenomenal drummer. And given the complex nature of much of Yes's material in the 70s, you've got to imagine, like Neil Peart and Rush, it must have been not only a challenge, but also a bit of a head scratcher at times. Time signatures were not to be kept to. So, he's phenomenal, and he also seems to have a smile on his face, and I appreciate that very much. And when you think of the different versions of Yes that he was in, there's the John Anderson stuff. He was there through the drama period with Jeff Downes and Trevor Horn. He was there through the Trevor Rabin era instead of Steve Howe, when they became more of a straightforward pop rock band. He just did everything. I mean, every style that could be imagined, he was the master of. Here he is. I love this advert of him from an old magazine. I just think that's such a great picture. He's got that. He actually even bears a sort of slight resemblance to Neil Peart, funnily enough, with the hair and the tash. But he's was a big Ludwig man for many years, and a lot of Ludwig kits. I just think that's a fantastic photo. And here he is with a much more modern setup in the last few years. Great picture. I really do love that kit. It looks absolutely fantastic. But he was an absolute master. But without Yes, he has a place in rock and roll history well beyond that. So here he is with the Plastic Ono Band in 1969, when John Lennon was invited to perform at the Toronto Rock and Roll Revival Festival. He reached out to a number of musicians: Klaus Voormann, Eric Clapton, and Alan White. So Alan White joined the Plastic Ono Band, went and played the gig, And this was John Lennon's first live gig for a number of years in '69. And then following that gig, he worked with John Lennon on the Imagine album, including the track Imagine itself and Instant Karma. And in fact, you can see him just off to the right here on Top of the Pops performing Instant Karma with the Plastic Ono Band. Great colour shot of that TV performance. So absolutely incredible that before he had even been in Yes or had joined them, he had cemented a place in rock history by playing with John Lennon. But not only John Lennon, he played on George Harrison's All Things Must Pass album, including the huge global hit My Sweet Lord. He played drums on that. So the Beatles connections alone would have guaranteed him some kind of immortality in rock, but to then go on to spend 50 years in Yes as the backbeat for that band is just an unbelievable thing. And having seen Yes live and seen multiple films of them in concert, he was a phenomenal drummer. Just, very few of those guys. He could play everything, he could play anything. Extremely precise, but also extremely expressive. And kind of a bit of a rock and roller in the band, I would have said. When they could get a little bit cerebral, I think he was a bit of a rocker, so always appreciated his stuff. So yeah, Alan White, rest in peace. Our condolences to your family, to the Yes fans. Thank you for the music. We appreciate it very much. And thanks very much for watching this short video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, keep on rocking.